For real.
We also had Max B. When he just came home.
Mm-hmm.
When he just came home, he goes on his crazy run, and then there's a story that Juelz Santana is about to pop out on stage.
They said, who?
You. That's what the internet was saying.
Oh, the internet. He said that I was on the show? That I was...
No.
When he was up here, it was before that,
It was
right?
before that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then, like at that time, obviously, we're following the timeline. You know what I mean? We're seeing everything going on, and they're saying Juelz Santana is about to pop out at the show.
Oh, yeah. No. I ain't... So this is what happened. I did get, like... That was, like...
It's tough.
No, it's not even tough. It's nothing about it. It ain't shit tough for me. Are you crazy? Nah, not like that, my man. But, nah, it's like... Say it again, because I want to answer the question properly. Like,
well, when we have that interview with him, we're seeing the stardom. Right, like, and everything's starting to happen. All the moves being put in place. It's like, yo, he's here.
Oh, you say I was supposed to come on the show?
And then all
so
of a sudden we heard that. Yeah,
that's like if I speak to you, right, and you sometime, I'm and you be with Max. You know, Max is out here and he's having a show. You're like, oh, it's cool. Come to the show. And I'm like, it's like I said, it's like, what's the move?
Yeah.
And then it's like I'm always like, I don't know what people really true intentions are. Mm-hmm. And I got a brother. Capo is my fucking brother, bro. Let's be clear. You understand what I'm saying? They had their relationship. Me and Homeboy never really had no full-blown relationship. So when they wasn't rocking, I don't get my point in being there.
Yeah.
If Capo wasn't there, I don't get my point in being there. Mm-hmm. I just truly didn't. Because that wasn't I wasn't Bird Gang, I was Dipset. Bird Gang was like I had Skull, I was Bird, like we all
exactly.
we all, you understand what I'm saying, defaultly under the banner of right. You know what I'm saying? But that was something. So you have Dipset, right? Then it's like, all right, the people who just Jim like that, maybe Cam didn't like, could be Dipset, they got Bird Gang because Jim sort of it. Like Max is from Cam's block. And Cam told you didn't see the vid, but Jim saw the vision. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm. So things just happen like that. Like, he got me, man, but look how and now he's not with Jim no more. But he cooked, I don't know. Certain shit, that's why I just put my hands, I gotta know when to put my hands up and just say, I don't know. I try to stay out of people's business when it comes to certain shit. I know everybody got opinions, but I also, it's like, all right, cool, right?
You definitely seem like you take the smart way out all the time. You know what I mean? Like,
going
you
back
understand.
This is what I learned, right? Yeah. And I think it was a learning process. Going back, and I want to say, shout out to Nas. I fuck with Nas. But when Nas said the shit about Cam, right? When we got into the beef with Nas, right? Yeah. Going back to that, this is a perfect example. Nas had every right to say what he said. He said Cam's, because he has an opinion, but you got to know now, right? He said at the time, Cam's album was whack, right? And he thought Cam needed to step up, which I'm like, whatever. But all right, so he said that. So it's not about you having your opinion, but now you got to understand, like, this is kind of like the start of this whole, a lot of this, even this, when you bring it up to internet shit, right? Like, Nas said Cam album was whack. That turned into a whole big thing, right? But if Nas didn't say that, it wouldn't have been no thing. And Nas had every right to say that, right? But when you say certain things in certain places, like I say, everything has what? You got consequences for everything. So when you say it on the radio and everybody, now you got, you know what I'm saying? You know that's going to cause other people that like you to now feel like they got to pick side. If I like Cam, I can't like him. You know, so it's like now it is kind of like going in a pot. It's like certain things you got. That's why, you got to kind of do that because this shit gets blown out of proportion so much. And it'll turn deadly fast.
Literally.
That's why I do it, because it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you seem like that, and that's one of the things you gotta give yourself credit for.
I like saving people from themselves. I know what I'm gonna do. I know. I'm never talking. It's not even about me talking records because I'm scared of me. I ain't scared of these niggas.
Yeah, there you go. Talk that shit.
It's never not me saying that because I'm scared. I'm scared of the outcome. what I'm saying? Or this shit getting too real.
And that's what I'm saying.
And I mean, most of the people that it's like I love for. I mean, people that's going to do stuff for me, I love them.
Yeah.
That's why I put my life in their hands, so I don't want to see nothing happen to them either. So I try my best to keep them out of harm's way too. I don't react to, you know what I mean? Because I know people going to react for me and just put them in situations they left out in the cold and I'm just living the best life.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
But
there's a lot of that going on too.
Take pride in that because, you know, earlier on we're talking about you get into the game at 17, you got a lot more wisdom than people. So you know, like it's not like you take very strategic approaches.
Man. My grandfather was 92. He's in World War II, man.
OG.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just got to grow up around a big family. Like I learned to just be observant. Like
with real understanding.
And like I say, I wasn't the smartest in school. But one thing I had was common sense, and my common sense, you know what I mean, took me a long way with just, you know what I'm saying, being able to maneuver through life. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've had hiccups, you know what I'm saying? My shit ain't perfect, so I just, when it comes to handling certain things, I just handle them the way I handle them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody handle their shit the way they handle their shit.
What would you change if you had an opportunity to change something throughout just your career? Aside from that, because not aside from that, aside from the leaks.
It's not about changing nothing. It's just, it's not about changing nothing. It's just sometimes you wish things was different. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's not about change. It's not necessarily that I would have changed it because it helped make me who I am.
Right.
And it helped. I wouldn't change it because it's every bit of. You know what I'm saying? It's like Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Everything happened.
Like I say, it's like you gotta.
But earlier when we were talking about regrets, you said, "No, actually, I think I do have regrets."
Yeah, I didn't say, that's what I'm saying. I don't say I didn't have regrets. More like on like, I think family, shit like that. Things that you know what I'm saying.
Time.
Even like it's like having kids, not being there because they got to be on roads, getting like chasing money and that sacrifice of like. That life makes you take. That life forces you to that path you have to go on once you get to a certain age, and it's like, oh, you got to be a man, and you know what I'm saying, like once you take on that responsibility, like I said, I had that responsibility since I was 17, taking care of a good portion of the people around me. You know what I'm saying, or trying to help take care of them to get people in position to. You know what I'm saying? You know,
something people don't really talk about. People talk about. I don't want to make this like a race thing, but when it's like these young TV actors that are famous from young and they end up being fucked up, like not Miley Cyrus, but like
all of them,
like the Nickelodeon and like the Disney kids, but they don't really give rappers credit for that. You got Lil Wayne, 12, 13, you got rappers that start from real young and they grow up in this limelight.
Juelz is one of them.
That's what I'm saying, but like they don't give y'all credit for still being here today with your wits and your morals and your wisdom.
They just going because the game is so nitpicking on people's downfalls now. It's just about trying to take away the game is done got to be, let's try to take away everything anybody's ever built. Or let's get people. Let's constantly build people up and just destroy them.
That is the game. Yep.
For a capture.
You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it's not even intentional. It's just, I don't know. It's just like that underdog thing too. Is like people love seeing you when you're the underdog. Then when you get where it's just like they love trying to just like put you back. In a space where they feel like, I don't know.
You're right.
Like, it's
that's how it is.
You gotta analyze life.
It's like the life cycle of stardom. People like that shit. They watch you go up, they see you fall again, then they see you make a comeback, and then the fall again.
But that's how life is, though. You know what I'm saying? You get, just like they say, when God is testing you, He's putting His most pressure on you and shit like that.
For a reason. And
it's really just to make you into a better person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like your approach, though, because I'm a lot in the same way. I like to respect everybody first. If you bring your problems my way, you got me to deal with, right? But also, I learned not to be so quick to jump in and tell my part because I'm going to wait. Everything comes out in the wash. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to wait till all the information comes out. I want to hear both sides before I tell you how I'm really rocking because I don't know what side I'm on.
Exactly.
You know?
Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you don't even, you sometimes life is going, you're going to be on this side, but life going to show you should have been on that side. Mm-hmm. It's just like when, you know how they say women sometimes think the grass is green on the other side. Then they go on the other grass and see it's diarrhea, doo-doo dog. I had one dog, but that nigga over there got 99 dogs. Everywhere you walk is shit.
That's why the grass.
You know what I'm saying? You may have stepped in shit a couple times over here, but everywhere you walk is shit over there. It's like
it's a new kid everywhere.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the NFL athletes, but it's just, look, man. There was a lot that we all, at some age, at some point in time, as men, we get to a certain point where we're like, damn, like life moved maybe faster than I had imagined. I think one thing that I feel comfortable with is at 36 years old is when I had my first kid.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So, like, for me, when everybody's saying...
Not damn, like
36 is crazy. It's late.
It is. It's you know, it's not that...
But what I found out from it is this. People always say to me, like, yo, it goes by fast, right? And there's a difference of how you look at it when... You're in your late 30s having a kid versus in your 20s.
Oh, yeah.
Like me, I'm there every day. I'm able to be there every day, but it's not moving fast enough because I'm nervous of, I hope I don't miss I hope I don't miss a day when he's 21. You know what I mean? I want to stay healthy too because by the time he's 21, I'm at a different age. So I'm like, damn, am I going to miss this?
That's the only scary.
So I want to play baseball. I want to play football. I want to do that shit.
See, those are the only things when it comes to like having a father late that is, you know what I'm saying? That you do have to, like, my man I know a nigga had a kid when he was super young, but he's also had one in his, you know, he's older now too, you know what I'm saying? Almost 50. And just, you know what I'm saying? Had a new, because of his situation, he didn't have a baby with the new female he was with. But, and it's not a good thing, it's not a bad thing, but it's like, because he has older kids that's grown already, that he was, you know what I mean? But it's like, when you, like you said, it's like everything in life is a gift and a curse, I say. You know what I'm saying? It has its negatives and its positives. Because you absolutely right with what you're saying. Nobody wants to die before, you know what I'm saying?
They get to experience those moments, And
it's like, but you don't want to have a kid when you can't even be there to take care. So it's like, it's that up and down. You can have a kid when you're young and not even be ready and respond, but be there till you mad old and they mad old and y'all had, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, then you have one late and you could be able to be responsible. You know what I'm saying? Look at the Steve Jobs story, bro. Steve Jobs had a kid and didn't see his daughter till she was like 12. Because he told that, he's like, all right, listen, I ain't ready to have no kids right now. I'm going to do my business thing. You know what I'm saying? Steve Jobs, I don't want to say 12 because I don't know but from the movie, I think it was like Shorty came and told Steve Jobs she was pregnant. He was like, I'm in college. I'm not trying to have no kids. I'm about to go do this, that, and the third.
I went on to change the world.
He said, I got to change the world.
Yeah, I'll name this computer after her.
But look, though, his daughter, so it's like that. In his mind, he may have appreciated that 12 years with his daughter. You don't know how it changed it. So I don't know. Like, it's like,
he might have not changed the world, but he might have changed hers.
And she changed the world.
Yeah.
You say, never know what's up.
Yeah, word. That's different.
But Jobs had that, though. You got to know when you got that it factor, too. You know what I mean? And you that one, and when you going to be that one that's going to break that curse and that fact. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if he definitely was that. He was sure of that. He was absolutely sure of that.
But since your life, it was
not one doubt in that Steve Jobs mind
to do what he did. The way he operated his life.
He didn't even make the computer, bro. Woz made the computer. He just knew what he knew. Yeah. He knew if he got his hands on something that he could sell to the people, he could sell it better than anybody.
Yep.
That's what he knew.
He did his thing.
He said they don't even know what they want.
I know what they want. He said, I know what they want. He said, the people don't know what they want. I know what they want.
I know what they want.
And he gave them the iPhone, the most powerfulest thing on planet Earth right now.
Yeah, shout out to Galaxy.
Man, they in the gap, but you know what I mean, they still in the race. They racing.
No, it's over now. Galaxy won that. Steve Jobs is gone. He ain't there no more.
Oh yeah, I'm saying that's how this life thing. I'm talking about as far as they. Can't really say they won though.
I think they won.
You think they won?
It's a conversation we could have. But I'll show you my phone and what my phone can do, and you can show me what your phone can do.
No, I'm just not techie.
Yeah.
So I can't even super say I know. Like I ain't gonna say Apple is better on that sense.
1.2 gigahertz.
I'm just saying with Steve Jobs, like Galaxy,
you're right.
Like who is Galaxy? Who owns it? Do you know? Like you knew what I'm saying. We talking about Steve Jobs as a person, not Apple.
Yeah, word.
And what he did, and I'm saying true, like the Galaxy, you know Galaxy, absolutely. You don't even know the story behind Galaxy or who. But I'm saying this we're talking about simply like what Jobs did, like,
Beast.
And he knew in his mind that he was capable of selling. If he had a product, he could sell it better than anybody. Like I said, and he did that. You know what I mean?
Where I was getting with that is this though. Because we all could live in those moments, and I've said it a few times in the regret, but you seem like somebody who you're very calculated about the way you operate in life and the people you talk to. Do you regret doing Love and Hip Hop because of that?
Nah, it wasn't about, I don't regret that.
But if the situation was presented to you today, would you do it again?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because you can see it by the way you're so calculated. It
wasn't like, it's like a lot of, I learned. Yeah. I had to learn a lot of things. I had to learn the hard way. I learned a lot of things the hard way, then I learned a lot of things not the hard way. So it's like, you know, the things I learned the hard way, I got the lessons from them, and the things I didn't learn the hard way, I got the blessings from them. You know what I'm saying? And then I got the blessings from learning the lessons too. You know what I'm saying? So it's all just I try to figure out how to make everything a win-win. At least when I can. It's gonna be times where you're trying to make a win and it ain't gonna be winning the exact way you want it. But then you know what I mean? Time you either gonna be ahead of time or not on time.
Yeah. Now you can blame yourself for this because I hit my car, you hit your car. You know what I mean? And you gave me more time to prepare. You posted it because I could ask you another 200 questions, right? But I want to get to the closing of it, and that's one of the things I wanted to ask you was about the scar. You posted the picture.
No, that was when I posted the picture. That was. So what's your accident? Because I got into one accident I got into. The one coming here, that's this, right? So that's this little scar right there. That's the driver. Yeah. But I got into an accident I posted maybe a couple months ago where I had bruises on my face. Yeah. That's not this right here. This is from the other day. This is like So the accident I had a couple weeks ago, that was on the side of my face and like right here. That was like that was from the airbags. Yeah. Shit. So this one I wasn't driving. I was in the back seat of the car and I told you I got the partition. I'm just sitting in the back and I flew and hit my. Now you see how this just hit my shit because I didn't have my seatbelt on. I was in the back. Yeah, I wasn't driving. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like flying all over and it's mad space because I'm the only one in the car. I'm headed to the airport. You know what I'm saying? So it was like to stop you. But that other one was a couple months ago. I don't know when I posted a picture on the joint. Yeah, I was driving that. That one was kind of.
Got fucked up.
Yeah, I mean,
what's going accident. You got a string of bad luck. Somebody.
Nah, listen, man. New York cars, you got everybody doing Ubers now. Yeah. I don't like driving. That was one was me and one was not me. So when it comes to actual driving, you can't just happen within the. It's like one thing's just happening, and you're like, the fuck, right? Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, that I definitely had two within, but. Prior to that, I haven't had no car crashes within not even 10 to 15 years. So it be like that. You know what I'm saying? And I've never been in like a, God forbid, no crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's always been Nick's cran, just like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm always rushing. You know what I'm saying? Too cool for school. Now the navigation at the roads is all left, right, turn here, there. They say go this way, and it's 3 ways to go. I don't know which way to go, bro. I can't understand this GPS. That's why another reason why I don't like driving.
But driving in New York,
and then once I get lost, I start panicking. Not in a bad way. It's just like I don't like because if I'm driving, because I like being, you know what I'm saying. I'm super cool, like so. I like having everything kind of like mapped out, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, facts.
That's the only time I panic. Like it's not only time, but like it's like when it's like.
The fuck's going on?
Yeah, not even that, because it's like I said, when shit pop off and it's like, I'm already like expecting certain shit, like you know what I mean. But like when it's something I don't expect, I'm more or less like getting lost or going somewhere I didn't expect, or going somewhere I didn't expect to go. But now I'm in a neighborhood I don't know.
Right.
If I got lost, I'm in a neighborhood I don't know. Right.
Yeah, and you're Juelz Santana.
See, that's what people. You know what I mean? Yeah. Way different, bro. Yeah. To the point to where it's like niggas look. I got if I'm not in a blacked out car. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes everything got to be niggas looking. Bro, I could have them on a full ski mask like this, up to the Pooh Shiesty, right? Up to here, up to this little scar I got on my nose the other day, right? And people walk out the airport, they still like, yo, Juelz, I know that's you. You ain't low.
You ain't low right now.
One person said, I know how you walk, yo.
Dang.
A fan. I said, nah, it ain't no way. I said, I don't even walk no certain type of way. She said,
yeah, how I walk.
They said, yo.
So you're Puerto Rican?
I represent for my Spanish people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have heritage in
Dominican.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my godmother.
Yeah.
That's where you got Juju from. That's where Juju came from, which Juelz came from. Juelz is just Juju and Laurent, which is my real name. They call me Els put together. So Juju, they used to call me Yo Jew. Juelz, Laurent used to say Els. So Jew and Els, we put them together. That's how we got Juelz. You know what I'm saying?
See, I always kind of roll with the narrative. I thought you were Puerto Rican and Dominican, and I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican.
I'm actually just black.
That was the, you know what I mean?
But like I say, and then I'm from Sugar
Hill. You
Hill.
just ruined my goddamn childhood.
No, but look, Sugar Hill is right there connected to Spanish Harlem too. You know what I'm saying? So we have a. I'm right down the street from Broadway. I'm in Amsterdam. Then you got Broadway. That's where all the Puerto Ricans and Spanish people migrated. And Jay-Z said, "I'm the CEO of the Coke on Broadway." You understand what I'm saying? Those were if you look at the history, I think it was either the Puerto Ricans came in first on the Broadway. You know what I'm saying? Brought all the whatever. That's how the history was in the drug game. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like took over. You had certain faction, but the cartel. But at the time, you had certain heritages, but the Colombians coming in. So at that time, it was the Dominicans, the Puerto Ricans coming to Harlem and shit like that. So I just have a big, you know what I'm saying? My godmother, she lived with me from a baby. She gave me the name Juju. I spoke Spanish till I was 7 years old. She lived with me, like fluent Spanish. I'm talking about I still understand more. I understand more than I speak. Like if you start speaking and think I don't know, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, that's a good
like
thing.
Them niggas, I love that.
That's good down here. You need
and my man Blackadon, shout out my man Blackadon. That's my heart, another one of my golden brothers. But remember Cam said CL55, act stupid, black stupid. Yeah, that's him. But shout out to him though. That's my dude.
So recently we saw Jaja just passed.
Did they ever say how she passed? Shout out to Jaja.
I don't think I saw how she passed, but I did see that she passed.
Yeah, send my
condolences. Did you have a relationship with her?
I didn't have a super relationship with her, but we definitely, yeah. She been in my studio, you know what I'm saying, recorded tracks, because like I said, you know what I mean? I don't know who was there first. I don't even want to say that because I'm like, I could be wrong, and then they just going. But yeah, like Jaja would come to my studio and record. Me and Jaja was cool. Like my condolences go out to Jaja. I don't know how she passed or whatever, but yeah, I mean, like, remember they kind of split away, but she was on Bird Gang though too. She wasn't like Dipset, but she got Bird Gang. You know what I'm saying? Jim had found her or whatever. And yeah, shout out to it was brief. She came, she was there. I mean, That's the thing. People think I would be trying not to talk about them or erase their histories and shit like that. A lot of niggas be wanting, but bro, if
y'all were moving,
you gotta understand.
bro.
Not even that, but bro, I came when I was met Cam, right? People, if it was like a brief encounter, like with one of, I'm talking about the people I'm talking about years of 10, 20 years span. You understand what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers.
And then you got other people that came in and I knew him for 2 years or he was around for 3 years. So it's like certain people, it's like I don't mention because it's like other people are just more to, you know what I mean, on my mind when we have these conversations. It's not that I'm trying to like not talk about certain people, but it's like niggas love just like, yeah, you was around, bro. Like, I don't. Like, what you want me to say, bro?
That's real.
You got pictures. They could see you. Like, I gotta say, everybody is like. It was so many people around. Everybody, nigga, wanted to be. We was them guys. Everybody wanted to be a part of what we was doing. The set. That's just it. Everybody, whole damn world. We had Dipset. We had people telling us, yo, we got Dipset in Alabama. Oklahoma, damn near Alaska.
Yeah.
Bandana, they want to, or they doing Pink, or they doing what Jim doing. Any town has somebody there that was doing something that one of us was doing.
Facts.
That's we turn shit up.
Yeah, definitely.
To a different every across the world.
Word.
Africa.
I'm telling you, I really like my childhood when people hit me with the Puerto Rican Dominican shit. I used to rap. And when I rap, they said like the way I sounded, my actual voice, not the way I spit. But the
Santana,
voice, they said it sounded like you.
Oh yeah,
they're like, you sound like him. I'm like, I mean, it's quite possible because I listen to his music all the fucking time.
And just that you being from Buffalo, I got this. Is like we like counterparts.
Yeah.
We are like we. Of course, New York is the Mecca, and y'all get a lot of flack for just being upstate New York. I know that. You know what I'm saying? But come on, it ain't we counterparts at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's just New York is the Mecca, and that's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just it. And no more, no less. Because hip hop has grown so broad now. It's like it's so far past that now. It's just that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. That's just the truth about the history of of hip hop.
Yeah, hell yeah. Now the whole thing with all the stories.
That's the problem too. People just be trying to erase truths.
Yep.
Out here, like what the fuck, bro?
Well, is this the truth?
And culture. I don't mean to cut you off too. Like certain things, gotta understand is culturally. Like I didn't make. We might have promoted certain things, but even down going to some lean, keep it true. But like, I didn't make lean, or I mean, that was a Houston thing. Lean is a Houston thing.
Yeah.
Drill is a Chicago thing, but certain things get captivated. I know the things I started and made up. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of things that, especially now, the game is so it's like, you know.
And I think last time you were telling us that your son had more of that drill type sound, right?
When my son, actually, my
your
son,
artist.
one of my nephew.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And just a lot of my, you know,
see that memory?
Just Harlem. You know what I'm saying? But everybody. I got two nephews, so I can't even say they actually brothers, Ja and Duty Low. And they both the opposite. You know what I'm saying? You got Duty, he does drill, and Ja, he does just more like melodic street rap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's like, and they both from Harlem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to both of them. They both my nephews, Duty Low. Shout out to Duty, shout out to Ja. They both doing their music. Ja's actually doing music and basketball. That's the one that said Santana. Santana was in my video. That's my, you know what I mean? And Duty is his brother. Duty is the one that does the drill. He's younger than him.
So it's not to be confused with Duty Low.
No, not
Chicago.
Duty Low from Chicago.
Yeah.
You got Duty Low from
Kent Kiki or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Shout out Duty Low. But so Uncasa was up here and he was telling us a story about, and this is where you could tell me if it's true or false. No?
Say less.
Okay.
You can ask me about the story, but what's the story? The story you got
the Chris Brown story. He said he
I'll answer that. Correct.
Yeah, he said that he's the one that brought that idea to you. That he's saying that would have been a great record.
I just come on, because I want to. People think you trying. I never spoke about this because I've never asked, so that's the only reason I spoke about this. Chris Brown came to my studio to get me on the song. At this time, of course, I'm maneuvering my way through the game. I got my people around me, so yes, in some ways, yes, that's true. But in some ways, it's like, so Chris Brown came to me to do the record. So that was already in play. Chris Brown, Tina Davis, they came to my studio. I was already, after my first album, going to my second album. So my brain is always thinking, should I do this record or shouldn't I do this record? Uncasa's right next to me when they brought the record there. He was in the studio when Chris Brown came. He was hanging. So that's my dude. But at the time, like, we was just moving around. So, yeah, I was asked. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I don't want to get this caught up of like coming in the game young and but I was already a street. I didn't come in like a pop, yeah. So I didn't really have to worry about that. But my mind was still like, I don't want to do this record and I'm Juelz. I'm hard. I don't want to be. But so yes, did say, nah, you should do that. That shit sound like it's gonna be on 106 in Park crazy. I'm like, and I did it right there. So I mean, I guess from what he said, kind of right. I don't know.
That's kind of what he said. He said that
I don't even know what props people want. You want, because it's like the record was brought to me. I don't know if I was going to do it. I probably would have. You know what I'm saying? They was paying me to do it, so I probably would have did it anyway, maybe. But and it was a big record. But yeah, at the time I did look up. I didn't know. I'm like, I don't want to call no young nigga be young. I'm going Juelz. I'm going street. I don't know. I'm gonna do it. I didn't ask nobody. He was the first one right there. Let's do it. We in the studio. They left. I pulled it up. Steve pulled it up. I'm listening to it, and then that's how I do. Once I start listening, if it start coming, I fuck with it. Then if it don't start coming, I put it down, and it just started coming. So
yeah, because
that's the answer to that question. I don't know what it was like. Was he saying I was the reason he had?
He was saying it more or less like he saw the vision.
Yeah, okay,
you know what I mean? That's cool. That's what he said. He said that he saw it before, and he was saying like,
yes, he did. Un is good for that. Listen, Un was talented, and everybody saw visions and things in certain people that other people didn't see at certain times. Even somebody that's not been given credit for. I mean, so you know, But yeah, that was the thing.
And that's the thing. Like, you know, sometimes we have that where we'll be interviewing all these people, and it's like I find out about that story and I'm like, damn, that's dope. Mm-hmm. And then after it, I'm like, that is dope, but is it real? Right. You know what I mean? Like, because he brought something up that I was like, damn, that's history right there, you know? And then you get the comment sections. And the comment section's like, man, I know Juelz. That shit ain't that way it happened. You know what I mean? It happened like this. You know what I mean?
How did somebody say it happened? Because I'm confused.
No, like people will say like there's no way that he had any part in that part of the history.
Oh nah, yeah, Casa was there. Casa was my little man, my homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he was rolling around with me, like riding. He was always at the studio. Casa would make sure he stayed in the studio, rolled me to the studio. Casa's from my hood too.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm from 153rd, Casa's from 151st. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Hill. Yeah. So that's how, so I could go out my building, go up the street, that park, that it's like a park that we all go to. You know what I mean? The battlegrounds. Like, we were there. Cam is from down the hill. They down the hill.
I see.
You know what I mean? But me and Casa, we see each other every day for a certain amount, because like, until, we moved out of out of Harlem, but we were seeing each other before I was rappers. Like, Casa was a rapper before I was a rapper. Casa was rapping in the hood before I was Juelz Santana. He was known as Uncasa. Honestly, he used to flip and rap. Yeah. Do backflips, you know what I'm saying, and rap. And dance. He get the party. Under get the party hype. So, you know what I'm saying?
Light feed.
Yeah.
He just dropped some shit doing that shit.
I'm gonna do a backflip off some shit, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, but he wasn't saying it like it was his pen. Like,
that's what I said. Yeah, no, that's why I like. I'll address anything. That's like, just like I said, certain. I didn't know what, because I've seen a lot of stuff when it comes to. That's why. I don't know talking about it, but it's like certain things. Like, I ain't want it to be like, because I ain't want to have to say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Word. But, and there was a recent conversation with ex-Dipset group, SAS, where they spoke on the altercation in London.
What they said?
Well, they just spoke on it. And we've never heard your perspective on everything that went on in London?
Ain't nothing happened in London. As far as, well, something happened in London, but nothing happened in London.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody do nothing to us in London or nothing like that. I mean, London got real dudes, though, so it's not about... I spoke about the story, though, before. I'm going to re-speak because it was years ago when I did speak about it, like, on a DVD. But, yeah, we went out to London. Somebody from our camp doing bad business took, like, $75,000, some street dudes in London who wanted to bring Dipset to London. And they sent 75 pounds. So that's double. Their money is almost double ours. So that's $150,000. So now we didn't none, but in truth, none of us got that money. Not that I know of. I didn't get no money. Jim did, and I can't say to my knowledge it was like bad business on somebody's and like management type of side or something like that. To my knowledge, right? Somebody told us, I don't know who or whatever. But when we got out there, these guys, they fucked with us. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to bring Dipset out there. They like, come on, everybody fucked with us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they got robbed. And they was real niggas. And they was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. So we didn't know what the fuck was going on. That was the whole, why is niggas, we don't owe no niggas. We them niggas, what the fuck niggas usually looking for us because they want to hang with us. What the fuck?
Y'all asked us to
so
come
we don't, not them specific, but it's like, now they in front of our hotel. So we like, what the fuck? They looking for y'all, Make a long story short, my man Black went out and talked to them, found out the whole story that they got robbed. Yeah, can you just bring Juelz? We the real niggas in the city. It's gonna look crazy for him to come out with these just promoters like we did. And they was real niggas. You know what I'm saying? As far as what I, you know what I'm saying? Looked into and seen, like, as far as how the street, I'm a good observer. I observe shit. Fuck what niggas is saying. Yeah. And I found, and it just, you know what I mean?
Because I think they said something about...
started catching up with shit niggas was saying, and shit didn't add up to what I was seeing. Yeah. I'm gonna just say that. Yeah. Once I touched UK, it wasn't with niggas who came... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They was telling me a whole different story. Like, come, it's just no problems. We run this shit. And it just was, and that's all I was saying. You ain't gotta act like something you not. That's all I was trying to say. I wasn't trying, cause I fucked with SAS. You know what I mean? Them niggas was like, I had them niggas chilling with me, staying in my studio. I was trying to, you know what I mean, show them off to the world and bring that. I fucked with that London early. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't have it's just like, we run London. And they didn't run London, and that's it. That's all I'm saying, bro. Why niggas don't like, damn, bro. Then when I say it's like I did something wrong, like nah, like man, we went out there and shit started transpiring, and just like, and it just was fucked up situation. But shout out to SAS, man. I'm gonna shout out to SAS out though, cause.
What they said was that they provided y'all with prop guns to protect yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip that joint. It was a prop gun it was a prop gun involved in something. I ain't even gonna talk about. Somebody was given a prop gun though.
Oh, okay.
In our camp. Yeah. I ain't gonna say who gave prop gun, but yeah, it was definitely an incident with a prop gun though involved for sure. London's different. It wasn't a London thing. I think it's just because the niggas had real guns. It's definitely harder to get. The police didn't have guns when we was out there.
Yeah,
and guns cost a lot of money out there. Yeah. And then you hand a nigga a gun, it's not like he want his gun back.
Word.
Like I'm talking about now these young, but I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's way different. Say less on that everything in the price, because you know what it is. It's not like a so everything, drugs, everything's just going for more out there. Yeah. So once you get it and it lands over there, so it's like the police didn't have guns, but the niggas who had guns was using them just like the niggas over here. The niggas who could afford them, and so it's no different. And the niggas who was crazy, and the niggas who was pussy. It's just like niggas be trying to take away. I learned. I've been everywhere. I've been moving everywhere as young. It get nasty everywhere you go.
It's a hood in every city.
It's a hood in every city. It's a hood that get like yours and everywhere. I don't care. You name whatever you name on this earth.
Yeah.
Whatever state, especially nowadays with the internet.
Yeah.
Because everybody just jacking culture.
Yep.
And trying to be what they, you know what I'm saying? So it's like shit is just trickled down to a whole just different craziness now. You know what I'm saying? So where it's like niggas, bro, they got switches. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's different now.
You got 17.
Yeah, these young kids will be 3D printing shit, man. They use a 3D printer and be popping up some shit.
I think the joint made a lot of sense, man. It's like, yo. He said, before I went to jail, we had regular guns, 16 shots. He said, I went to jail, they made extendos. So now they want you to kill people for longer. Now they got motherfucking switches. So then not only do they want you to keep shooting, they want you to keep shooting faster. How many, bro, this shit is just out. What's after switches? And Dracos. What's next, bro?
Yeah, something's good.
Missiles, rocket launchers.
Yeah, somebody, and I think somebody already showed that before. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody would have showed the bazooka before. So
I had a homeboy that got locked up for that.
Yeah, don't matter. Don't say no name. Whoever got locked up for what got locked up for. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, the one thing I got is I got like inside access to good stories, right? I know that back in the day you gave J.R. Ryder 10 bands for a feature when he was just happy to be on your project.
Yeah, I tried to look out for everybody because, you know what I mean? I was a kid that didn't get looked out for, that tried to look that I didn't want to do the things that happen to me to other people. Some people become the things that happen to them, and some people try to change the things that happen to them. And I didn't want to keep that narrative in the industry. It's like, because I saw what it did to me. It's like, damn, that's why I try to get artists and build a relationship with them before I actually sign them. Because it's like, if you sign them, right, and then you look at them as a dollar sign, but you shouldn't really be putting nobody in fucked up contract and shit. But that's how the game was built. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So for a minute, everybody was just repeating a cycle. But it was like, when did the cycle get to break? It's like, you have to break the cycle. You know what I'm saying? But it just got so caught up in being, we got to repeat the cycle. And it's money involved.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
That's the root.
Yeah, word. So, his daughter was just born when you gave him that breast, so that was a big moment.
Yeah, but I always shout out to JR. I always tried to, going back to that, I always definitely did, you know what I mean? I just always tried to look out and, you know what I'm saying, do things, and not to state that was the biggest thing in the world to do, like, you know what I mean? But, like, I always just tried to look out. Like, I knew at the time, you know, he was a young kid, and I was in position to do it. He was on my album. I had a budget. So it was only right that I paid the man, right? You know what I'm saying? I could have swindled probably, and Juelz
I'm up here, so you got to be grateful. I had a budget.
It wasn't like I didn't have the budget. It's different if it was a mixtape. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ain't no budget to give you $10,000. Then that's just coming out of my, you know what I mean? Really, like, it's no, you know what I'm saying? Even my mixtapes, I was giving out for free. It was all just to gain fame, not money. Right. The albums made money. The mixtapes didn't, you know what I'm saying? They made money, but not the money that I cared about.
Yeah, word.
I used to give my mixtapes to Duke the God, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Duke the God's made most of the money off my mixtapes, to be honest. And shout out to Duke the God. He was responsible for doing the mixtapes. We looked at mixtapes like, cool, we give you out the mixtapes, you buy the album. Yeah. One hand wash you know what I mean?
It's really what it was like.
That's what it was.
It was that's the best era of hip hop right there. Mm-hmm. You know what we know Juelz Santana as besides the music is the fashion. Yeah. You know what I mean? And there was a lot of the Supreme, you know what I mean, Independence Day era, you know what I mean?
Supreme, and then the Hat Queens, Sock Supreme.
And we saw
and the
that.
Sneakers.
Pray.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Early.
Supreme is, you know what I'm saying?
Early Supreme legend.
Yeah,
come on.
Man, and every time I buy a pair of Supreme Airs, I was talking about this. Every time I buy a Supreme Airs, something happens.
I just want my flowers, like, that's my thing. And I want my money too now, but I want money more than my flowers. But my thing is this, as y'all artists, y'all know what's up. So just when y'all get in these big offices and y'all just tell them where y'all got it from, and tell them they need to, I mean, cut the checks and get the flowers to the people who we was able to, you know what I'm saying, even be here to look at, to give y'all this sauce. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Shout out to Drake. Drake got the chrome.
I was just about to ask this.
Drake got the chrome hard joint, but he knows what's up. Everybody knows. See,
anything in the museum?
I fuck with Drake because Drake give it up. So he know. The certain people, they came after us. So you can't come after us and not know what's up. Right. Can't nobody come after us.
But he's mentioned your name in multiple
He's mentioned our name.
records.
He told us on the Apollo. So it's like he said it clear as day. What you know what I'm saying? Like,
Cam just was talking about how he's got the pink fur. Does he have anything from the Juelz Santana collection in his museum?
He asked, but the thing he asked for I didn't have. I don't want to say what it was. Yeah. He was racking up though. He was trying to get something from. He really was making a museum because whatever he was doing, like he was collecting in pieces. Like
he's got a museum in his crib.
In his crib, yeah. I did hear Cam say that on the interview. I never been there to really see it, and I haven't seen. You know, I've seen his crib on the internet, and I never seen the museum part. I've seen him at, of course.
Yeah, I never seen that
stuff
either.
around, but I never seen the actual museum, so that's why I didn't. I mean,
that's why when people call him a culture vulture, I feel like they're like missing this.
Drake ain't no damn culture vulture. Niggas just mad. Drake is not a culture vulture. That's what I'm saying, and that ain't to take nothing away from nobody he's involved with. Going against or not going against, for those out there, fans of either side, please don't put me in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like next thing you know, they gonna say I'm trying to battle just by saying homie name. Like nah, boy. Like come on, man.
I want you to clear up one more thing, or if you want, if not, cool. Gangsta Music Part 2.
Yeah.
On Purple Haze was that a 50 disc?
Why you say that?
Because that was the rumors that always went on.
Nah, I don't think I ever put out no 50 disc. I ain't never had no reason to diss 50 on no record at the time. Like, well, I maybe I don't know, but you know what I'm saying.
Maybe you had a reason to.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like that wasn't. Nah, I never dissed him before. Like, it might have been in my head if I dissed him. But I never know.
Now, lastly, as I wrap this up, and I appreciate you.
I think I know where that came from, because when I said the S on my chest, he said something that semi-auto.
Yeah, this is walk around like I got an S on my chest.
Yeah,
semi-auto.
And I said I like an S on my chest. I forgot that line. S on the chest. Damn. But I played off that line, but that's all it was. Because the first Gangsta Music was a playoff of mine playing tricks on me. I stood alone in my four-corner room staring at candles. That was the chorus originally. Listening to Gangsta Music, they didn't clear it. I stood alone in my four-corner room staring at candles, listening to Gangsta Music. Hey, I stood alone in my four-corner room staring at candles, listening to Gangsta Music. Hey. So if you listen, that's just even the melody is a play off that.
Off of that.
Hand on my hand, I stood alone in my hand on my hand, listening to Gangsta Music. I had to change it last minute because they didn't clear it.
Damn.
So I took the same melody and just changed the words.
Smart.
Kind of, they had to play, because I was so like, nah, I loved the Ghetto Boys. Scarface is to me is like one of the most underrated, legendary rappers.
Ever.
Like, one of my favorite songs is "Never Seen a Man Cry Till I've Seen a Man Die."
Yep, that's it.
Boom. A lot of northern rappers fuck with Scarface.
You got to. Now Scarface is
talking about wisdom. You want to hear wisdom in rap?
I fucked with the whole Ghetto Boys though. Willie D and Bushwick Bill. Shout out to Bush. Ever So Clear. Remember Ever So Clear?
Which one?
That was Bushwick when he got shot in his eye.
Yeah, that's all he made about that.
That was the whole thing.
That's just wild. But hey, just want to give you your flowers for real about the fashion, because we talked about it last time you was here, but I want to make sure that niggas know y'all are the reason why people stop wearing baggy pants, man.
I'm so confused. I ain't feeling with Jules.
Oh yeah.
Juelz. I think what you got? We got on today.
Come on.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah, we here.
How they say this is Dipset in this bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Something like.
But talk to us about lastly, because you went through a lot in the industry, right? And again, I really do appreciate you for coming through.
I appreciate you for having me.
You've experienced wins and losses. One of those people is Chubby, baby. That you lost. What did he mean to you, and what did his loss mean to you?
Chubby was Chubby, man. Chubby was damn Chubbs. Damn. Yeah, we lost a good one. That's all I can say, man.
Yeah.
Chubbs meant a lot, man. Chubbs was a good dude. We met him a little later, but the impact he had, you know what I'm saying, and just the energy he brought, and just the way he carried himself and kept himself. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely missed and, you know what I'm saying, loved. And I mean, shout out to his family, his kids, his wife. You know what I'm saying?
And shout out to you. And I appreciate again for that you came through to the studio today to be able to do this.
Chubby, baby. Chubby is the type of dude, put him anywhere on God's green earth, he gonna triple his worth. Hustler from true New York, true New York hustler. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even know, we didn't even meet him in New York. We met him in Ohio. They had already migrated from New York and realized you could get it.
Get it in Ohio, right?
Yeah, for real. You could get it in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Chubbs is a big reason for that whole backstory and even song. So, you know what I'm saying? Chubbs.
Shout out Chubbs.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Chubbs.
Juelz Santana.
Hey. Y'all niggas easy work. Whenever
Appreciate
it's always
you, my boy.
Easy peasy breezy. You know what I'm saying? Anytime. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like always.
You know what it is, the Danza Project.
Yes.
Juelz Santana.
Yes.
This is history in the making. Hey.
We gonna be up here with some new music soon. I know my man wanted that. I don't give people, you know what I mean, the extra. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes just certain people, you know what I mean? We know things is, you know what I mean?
That's right.
You go get it done, and it was good.
Good words, good words.
I appreciate
my boy. Orlando.
Love.
Sign us off, my boy.
Yep.